Well, I got the screens in the porch, and of course all the bugs are on the inside. That's okay. I don't mind. We're going to open up these things, not a spot, these kind of tile leveling things, and it's going to help me space this on out of here. And then I'll be able to cut this. Oh, that fits right there. Okay, good. And I've got to square up this wall right here. And I don't know how exactly I'm going to do that. I might go down to the table saw and cut me some wedges. That seems like kind of the thing to do. Not going to bring the sink out here yet because I want to finish some things. I want to get the tile in, and then I'm going to number them with that frog tape, and then I'm going to stack them somewhere, and then when we go to put them down, we'll be in the apple pie order here, and all that stuff. So I've got to put some runners along there and along there that match those 2x4s. Ooh, speaking of bugs, flew right in my face. And I got to kind of figure out. I think I'm going to try to do this with one piece of plywood and see if I can do that. I need to get the utility tool out and cut some of this foam off too. But let's try to finish one thing before we just kind of keep getting sidetracked. It all eventually comes together, but for now, let's finish the tile and start using these things. So, and then I don't want to stand on the ladder on these tiles too much. And once you put the tiles down, you're done for the night anyway, or whatever, for 24 hours or so. This is about the best you can hope for here. I'm just short of a whole tile of finishing out. That is pretty cool. So I'm very, very happy with that. So I'm not going to go out there now. It's too hot, and UV's way too high for me. So at least I can sort of get my bearings back here. I don't have to worry about these back tiles because they're back tiles. So that's going to be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So let's number them and I'll go from there. So I'm just going to have to get my wet cutter and just shave off ½ an inch off that one, and I think that that'll be a whole tile and then a back tile over here. So I got one more whole tile and then some pieces. I got this piece here and these pieces here, and I got 3 whole tiles over there. So we'll see how that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, let's number them and pull them up and put them in a safe spot. Okay, we have them stacked right there. I marked their places on the cement board too, just to make sure we wouldn't get lost. So we'll get, man, I'm just pouring sweat. I have to go in. I can hardly even breathe. So I just wanted to get this off my mind and get a couple little measurements. I want to make a filler piece for in here to just stabilize that tile. It doesn't matter how thick or long it is, just whatever it fills up the hole that you're dealing with. So I think I'm liking them. I've never used a spacer leveling things, anti-lippage. I'm ready to put some of the ceiling up. So I've got see that dark piece of wood? That's going to be a nailer, and underneath that light piece of wood, and that's going to kind of be my dead man. And that's going to help me mark this stuff. I don't know. I really didn't measure to see if I'm 4 feet over this way, but I just took a piece of plywood, 1/4 inch, and cut it in half, and we're going to put it up here. I got some leeway over here, so if I need to nail some more up over there, I will. But let's I know we'll have to cut out for that thing. That'll be fine. All right, the ceiling is up there good enough for now. So there's your hole for that and your hole for ceiling fan. If we do that thing, I don't know. But now I can sort of play around with where I'm going to put my lights. I don't need that one anymore, so I drew a plan here on where to drill the lights in. So let's try that light and this light, and pull the wires through, and just, yeah, might as well try. I really want to get this wall done, but I don't think I'll get that done on this episode. Every room's going to be different, but there's my diagram, and this is where we're going. And I don't seem to be that close to a joist. Okay. All right. So this stuff's easy to cut. So my plan is to reach in there, pull up my wire. All right, one down. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 to go. You got to be mindful. You see that silver stuff? When you drill that hole for the sink lamps, it's you could have poked a hole in that, but fortunately I did that one on the left first, and then this one, and I was able to reach across and kind of hold it out of the way while I drilled it. Let's have some fun. You want to have some fun? Let's just see what. Now I got this fancy ceiling I'm putting up. Fancy, yeah. Not this ceiling. This is a rough end. All right. I think I can tuck that up in there enough and not worry about it. Just reach over and grab. So here's my lights. I painted them silver, hammer tone, to match the fancy ceiling I got coming, or sitting in there actually. So this is what this is going to look like. Yes sir. Yes sir. That's going to be pretty. Alright. And that's just about the perfect size hole. Now this had those clips on it to go up into a can. Can costs more than the dumb light. You'll see what I'm going to do. I got a plan there. I'm just going to use some double-sided tape and just dick them up there. I mean, holy cats, what's it going to take? I can't stand it. I got to see that wire to know that it's there. There you are. Okay, that's better. It makes me feel better. Don't want to get up there and get lost. Let's see if my towel rack came in. Alright, fun. Alright, here we go. I've got everybody. I've got my little backer pieces down in there. And it's time to go get the water and the goo and mix it up. And that means I've got to find my respirator. So this is all clean. We're ready to go down and mess with it tomorrow. So let's go in here. So here's my margining trowel, and here is my. Don't really like messing on this oak table. They're gonna fuss at me about that. I don't blame them. But I can refinish furniture too. I'm not talking to a jerk, you know. Okay. I forgot I fixed that table because it was falling apart. Okay, so here's my big 1/2-inch trowel, and there's my margining trowel, and there's all those things, and let's go mix it up. Stir it up, little darling, stir it up. Let's kick the water out of here so they won't get any mosquitoes tonight. There you go. And go get the bag of stuff. There's my mixing drill. Okay, let's go. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay, I got the large tile thing, and I got a little bucket, and I'm getting ready to pre-soak the backer board a little bit, just because they say do that. We don't want it drying too quick. So I'm going to go in and give it a little spray. Tell you, you want to stay with me on this? I don't know if you can. Fan's going. It's tight quarters. I haven't been offered any dinner yet. But anyway, let's give her a little spray. Ready? Oh, that was a lot of spray. Oh, what holds up here? Okay, so spray some on that, it'll run down. Okay, so we're going to get that nice and pre-wetted. Okay, alright, so that ought to be fine. Oh, let me get a little bit down there. And just make sure, just spray the tiles and everything. Okay. That's damp, nice and damp. Okay, so let's go out here and mix the stuff. See how nice that is? It'll take that in just like 2 seconds. Alright, oh, let's not spray the tools with anything. I got this big bucket here, but I think I'm just going to do it right there. Let me get my PPE on. Okay, it's mixed exactly by directions, and it's slocking or slaking or whatever they call that. So we're going to give that a few minutes, and we're going to mix it again. And then we're going to start putting it up down there. Wish I could just turn that light on and leave it on, but that's okay. I'll be fine. Alright, I gave her a second wetting in here, and it's time to get going. And so there's the stuff. It's ready to go. I'm just going to sit down here on my little wet hiney, and we're going to go in. That took me about 10 minutes, but I think I got her. And so before you put these in, you can put them in now. But now we have to close the door. This stuff gets everywhere, don't it? Okay. So let's close the door. Alright. Whatever else I need to fix with, I'll fix it with caulk. Got my dead blow hammer. Everything's really nice and wet. So that's tile number 1. Hopefully the rest of it will go easier. Keep your sponge and your water handy and change it often. Well, it's only 9:40, but that's as far as I've gotten. So it's going slowly, but I'm learning as I go. I'm learning that mastic stuff gets everywhere. Okay. I think, between the dead blow hammer and everything else, I think it's going okay. Tell you a little trick, just go back and check on these and retighten them, because if you find that they're loose, it just means they're not even. So put them on, get them firm, and then you'll start seeing all your stuff coming up there. I will tell you now, any little bit of that mastic on here is not a good thing. You think you might get it off with a something, but you're not. I think they make some kind of acids now that will eat that off. But just kind of keep going over it and over it and over it. fine tile that looks like it's got streaks in it, and then maybe nobody will notice so much. Okay, well, let's keep going. 28 square feet. How long can it take? I don't know, 5 hours? Oh, there it was. My little moth friend was wanting to get in my eyeball. Well, I did it. Or it did me. Took me an hour to get all that, or more. And that was one difficult hour. So I might just leave the fan on low tonight. I got the windows open a little bit just to get some air through in case it rains, it won't get too wet. So I tried my best. So we'll see how she looks in the morning. My goodness. It's harder in a small area. 28 square feet. Well, I got the ceiling done. Ceiling roughed in. I got the floor roughed in. Mixed up about enough mastic. So let's go out and clean up a little bit, and we'll call it a night. We'll look at it in the morning and see how things are. I'll confess to you, I didn't read one word on the bag. I just mixed it up and let it schlag, or whatever they call that, and just put it on there. I mean, how concrete, how hard can it be? So the good part is I get to crawl down in the mud and do a hookup. That'll be fun too. Well, they're sick and tired of me, so I better go. Okay, bye. I'm gonna roll tape on your idea. That's good. Three, two, one. Alright, well, it looks like the best way to approach this is to not kick them. I know that's cathartic and all that good stuff, but it looks like a dead blow hammer. And you want to go along the lines here. That looks like that's a far better idea. So, and I didn't have it. That wasn't my idea. But anyway, better than kicking it. See everybody kicking them. Don't kick them. This is a, because you end up with like this right here. And sometimes they move around. That's okay. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay, that's it. Don't have anybody around, you might pop them. Put something on your eyeballs, or over your eyeballs. Protect your eyeballs. Alright, we're not going to use the ceiling fan. I kind of had a feeling that would be what would happen. So the ceiling fan is right here. We're going to just tuck that up in there and cover that up. So we're just going to tuck that wire in there and cover that up. And I'm going to call out to you here in just a second what that distance is, so if we ever want to use it, we can. So from the raw ceiling, it is 30 inches from the house wall to the center of that. And from the well wall, it is, I would say, 24 inches. So just wanted to make a note of that. So 24 inches and whatever I said there. So let's do some wiring. I want to get an outlet out here somehow or another. I just want to get something going for outlet wise. Just kind of quick and dirty. Outlet doesn't go here, but it goes here for work purposes. I got these little Milwaukee EX go in your drill things, and this is the first time I've used it. Yeah, use it on low. Yes, sir. Got to put everything on the floor now with tiles in here. So let's go turn the power on and see what happens. Okay. Well, the threshold turned out just fine. I don't think I'll get any complaints out of that. It's not even over here. It's flat. There's like a millimeter right there. I got a threshold plate if I need it. Well, let's get the old checker here. Okay. It doesn't show up on CamBot. There you go. Now I have power out here. Yay! Upside down power. I'll take it. Okay, so now I'm going to get into plumbing. But I think for now we're going to just wrap this one up because it's the next day and I got to go down there and cut that joist out. And doesn't matter really if you go out now or later. I think I'd rather have that hole covered up. I got my I got the recip saw ready to go. Let's just crawl on down there and do that, and then we'll drop this in. And then I got screws to drill. And like I said, I don't care about grout down there because I'm going to put some construction adhesive there, just around underneath the flange, and we can grout up to that piece of cake. Then I'm going to work on this wall, get this true, so I can put my sink in. That the pedestal sink's going to go here. So we'll do that. And what fun, huh? Okay, well, give me a thumbs up, and we'll just end her here, and I'll start something else up later. Obviously, I have a lot to do here. So, all right, bye-bye. Thanks for spending time with me, and we'll be doing something else in about 3 minutes. Well, I got my diamond blades out, and I cut them holes there. And we should be able to glue and screw now, and we got that where that's going to line up pretty good. So get out of here. I'll be glad to have the place closed in, just getting I have flies. So go on. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's get the glue out. Let's glue and screw in that order. Is that right? All right. Okay, that's all done. We're going to move to plumbing now. So it's going to be pretty simple. Okay, whatever it is. You'll see in a minute. Got the hole saw ready. I got the iWise tool ready. I got rings. I got that trick. Have you? I guy's talking, but that's okay. Have you seen that trick where you put the ring on and if they didn't talk so much, you wouldn't hear them talking, would you? So you put that on, and before you squeeze it, you just squeeze it with a simple your granddad's slip joint pliers here, and that'll hold it in place enough time for you to get the main tool on it. And I am kind of let's put it on this way, kind of, ow! I just clocked myself in the knee there with this thing. That hurt. Okay, so I think we've seen this enough times, but the trick of holding it, using the slip joint pliers to hold it, it's pretty cool. So let's get the go, no-go tool, 1/2 inch, and it should leave a gap. There you go. That's a go. Ow, my knee, I hit my knee. Don't hurt too bad, obviously. Well, let's just do one at a time. Golly, I got that done, installed. It's been there a good long time. I got the hot and cold going to the corner sink. I got everything plumbed in. Everything's ready to, I'm ready to start closing in. I want to finish up there first, though, because I got to build to that. So I got to kind of figure what I'm going to do up there. But all right, well, there you go. So it's just coming right across the back of the house from Redneck Spa. See the tub down there, that 100-something-year-old tub that I'm using for the whole tools right now. So whatever it does, it's working. So you see what I mean about them lines there? I'm so tired I don't even have any voice left. It's hot today, so I don't see, I just built a little ramp right there, a little box, and insulate that stuff up and we'll be fine. So, which reminds me I gotta put a piece of insulation down here to remind me to insulate it. So, we'll do this tomorrow because I am all out. Thanks for spending time with me. Give us a thumbs up if you like the stuff I do, and you know, at least I try to do something. And anyway, we'll talk later. Bye bye. Coming along nicely.